Hey, how's it going, guys? Gamer Critic here, back with another Why I'm Buying. You have read the title correctly. So despite all the controversy and all the, let's be honest, pretty bad stuff we've seen of the game, I am still going to buy Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Because I am hopelessly optimistic. It's a curse, okay? And despite all the bad stuff I've seen in Suicide Squad, and trust me, worth it. I know Suicide Squad looks rough. I don't refute that. But I can name a handful of things that do still have my interest, and I am eager to see and learn more in the base game. Even when we first saw this game, that concept was so cool to me. Like a Suicide Squad, it's honestly shocking that we haven't gotten a Suicide Squad game until right now. And to give Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League credit, the story legitimately looks like it's going to be the best part of the game. Guys, let's remember something. This is Rocksteady. Despite how this game looks, Rocksteady has created some of the best superhero stories ever. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City in particular are some of the best superhero stories you'll ever find. And that is mostly because they understood Batman. And more importantly, they understood his rogue gallery. And from the trailers and clips that we've seen, it looks like they understand the characters in this game too. And honestly, it shows in Suicide Squad. The cutscenes look great. The voice acting sounds great. There was this one cutscene that's floating around the internet where King Shark, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang are exploring the Justice League Museum and getting their means for traversals. And it's really just them exploring the museum, bantering with each other, taking shots at each other. And it's great. It feels like they have actual chemistry, and I love that. If they manage to keep that going throughout the entire story, then at the very least, I will be interested in these four the entire time. In fact, Suicide Squad really has a lot of questions that I genuinely want answers to. What other big characters are we gonna see in this game? How the hell is the Suicide Squad gonna kill the most powerful people on the planet? And that's honestly why I can give Suicide Squad this. If nothing else, the story in Suicide Squad genuinely looks like the typical Rocksteady charm and talent that we have seen since Arkham Asylum. I am genuinely interested and intrigued to find out, at the very least, where this story goes and if it manages to stick the landing. And now this is where things get a little complicated, because now I gotta talk about the gameplay, which, okay, let me start by saying, if we're being objective here, if we actually look at the gameplay that is on screen, it really doesn't look bad. Does it look like anything new? No. Does it look like something that can hold someone's attention for hundreds of hours like they're clearly trying to do? Again, no. But for the story alone, which I'm assuming is gonna be about 20, 30 hours, it looks perfectly passable. It looks like the type of gameplay that you can play in between and be like, okay, this is fine, while you eagerly await to get to the next big boss or the next big story moment. And if a game is able to do that, I can be a bit more forgiving of the gameplay if the story is delivered well enough and the gameplay is passable. But I do actually have a few decent things I want to say about the gameplay. For example, I will say this: the traversal of the game actually does look pretty cool. Now, the creative director, Sefton Hill, actually wanted Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's traversal system to build on the flow and momentum that was in the Arkham trilogy. And if you look at it, you can definitely see it. All the characters seem to have a unique and different way of exploring the city. I'm honestly mostly excited to see how Captain Boomerang plays, because the way they incorporate the speed with his character actually looks pretty cool. And then there's the gunplay. Well, I never said I had good stuff to say for everything, guys. I don't have much to say about the gunplay. Again, all I can hope for is that it's passable, which, to be fair, it does look passable, but God, it just also looks so boring. Like, it just looks so boring to me. How are you gonna have all the characters have these distinct traversal move sets, and then you just have them wielding guns and shooting things as if that's supposed to be something unique? Like, are we supposed to be excited about that? It's just characters shooting at things that have these giant pulsating purple beacons that you absolutely know you have to shoot at. But again, it doesn't look bad. The game looks like it's going to run well. It looks like the characters are gonna move well. I simply just don't like that the game just lacks identity. But them's the breaks. The game is releasing in 1 week. This right here is the gameplay style that they chose to go with, so I am going to look on the bright side. And the bright side, the best part that I can give it, is the traversal legitimately looks pretty cool, and the gunplay, despite it looking boring as all hell, doesn't look bad. And if the game is at least able to hold my attention in the gameplay area, then I may be willing to forgive it. Even though the gameplay looks passable at best, there is one thing that could potentially save the gameplay of Suicide Squad, and it's the co-op. Now let me be clear on two things. One, I hate that this game has a battle pass. And two, the fact that this game, at least for right now, needs to be online all the time is, again, a terrible habit that needs to die. Now, to give Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League credit, they said that they are trying to fix that issue in the future. But the fact that it's even there for right now, that's an L. That sucks. I'm not gonna pretend like it doesn't. It does. But yeah, I'll give Suicide Squad this. This looks like the type of game that will be the most fun with your friends. I mean, if I'm gonna play single player in this game, I'm probably not gonna have nearly as much fun. But I am mostly looking forward to playing Suicide Squad because I've got friends who I'm gonna be playing with. And the structure of this game, this massive Metropolis open world, really looks like it's going to shine when you are playing with your friends. Now again, the creative director of this game is definitely hinting that multiplayer is the way to play it, even talking about seamless drop-in and drop-out functionality. We also don't know if there is cross-play support yet, and based off everything that we have seen in the trailers and everything that we were told by the director, it really feels like co-op is gonna be the definitive way to play Suicide Squad. Yeah, look guys, I know this why I'm buying is all over the place. Let me be really clear. I make these videos because I'm genuinely interested to play and buy the game. I am the optimist. I want to support Rocksteady, but the most important reason is, despite all my issues with Suicide Squad, if it manages to deliver on the strengths that I pointed out, then Suicide Squad still has the potential to be good. But who knows, maybe all this is just cope. Which, hey, it's entirely possible, until I can decide for myself if this game is truly going to be a train wreck. I am going based off what I've seen. And from what I've seen, this game still has potential. But guys, that was the extremely complicated reasoning as to why I am buying Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Man, I hope this game isn't bad. I'm hoping, praying that this game manages to deliver on something. I just don't want this game to fail. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next video is going to be a review on Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I may put out another why I'm buying video before then, but most likely not. I think it's gonna be Prince of Persia, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That's @TheGamerCritic. I'll put the link in the bio. Be good people, and I will be talking to you guys soon. All right, peace.